Hello and welcome to the City of England. For the first time in quite a bit. I mean, it's only been 2 episodes, but seeing how I recorded episode 7 like 2 weeks ago, it seems like longer than that. So besides the doppelganger to Wonderville with our own Dart Gate, which actually looks pretty nice with the snow on it. Not sure how I feel about the snow like falling down from that onto there. But we are having some water problems because we need to continue from last time by getting this sorted out. Hold on. Alright. Alright. Oh. Gotta hook them back up to my water infrastructure. Also, I just realized how small my industrial demand is, so it's gonna be a while before it fills up. I mean, the cargo port is doing its job. I'm no expert on logistics, but I'm pretty sure cargo boat isn't the most efficient way to transport goods from here to there. Speaking of efficiency, we need to, I need to try and figure out how I'm gonna get this train connection. I mean, we could swap this out for a cargo thing as well. Like, do we like bring it along? Yeah, like bring it along, and like around and into there. I don't. That seems like the most efficient way to do it. I mean, money isn't a problem. I mean, look at that income. Hopefully, hopefully it will. Hopefully, it will alleviate that traffic cargo hub. This is certainly going to be an interesting way to hook up, though. I mean, that's basically straight. That's a bit off, but it shouldn't be too bad. It's going to be a while before I expand out here. Just highlight that entire area. Now comes the interesting part. Getting these train tracks. Alright, I want to make this as shallow as possible. This fly in my hair. Down. Down. Alright. Do it differently because I'm lazy and I don't feel like because I'm lazy and I don't feel like restructuring the entire power line. So we're just gonna bring this out, connect it, and here we can make it the smaller step. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. I need to like bring it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. A 4x3 turn is pretty shallow, even by train track standards. So hopefully, and I do mean hopefully, it'll work. This reminds me of my first city when I had a level crossing on my highways with my train tracks, and it was obviously not the most efficient way to do it. Now I have to do my superb bridge building skills to try and keep this as level as possible. And so far we're doing pretty good. I thought we were running into the ground. I mean, now comes the problem of trying to get this to connect in. How do I... Oh, this is gonna be hard. Now if I retract it back, and go like... And this is gonna, trains are gonna have to go slow. Go like 15 and 10. That's pretty flat. Bring it there, and then we have to figure out how to connect it. And that's about as good as we're gonna get on that side. Meanwhile, gotta get it as close to 180 as possible. 79, 80. No, I have to get them. Man, 179, close enough. I mean, it looks ugly, but it works, am I right? Yes, I need to rename it Sterling Square Port. That was the name of the last one. And this one can be Washington Square Port. My heating is currently not at its best. I think we have 2 heating places. So there's a pair here, a pair over in Emerson Square, Dean Square. That's actually in this undistricted, if that's even a word, undistricted area. And then 2 over here, then yeah, this is Emerson Square. And then Emerson Square is is on a completely independent grid. Yeah, I mean the snow actually looks quite nice with all this empty space and the lights just illuminating it. I mean, zoning that huge of an area automatically just screwed up my demand for quite some bit. I mean, we got some stuff going by train. Let's actually follow the Taurus Cardinal. I may actually make the thumbnail for this episode, this train going over one of the two bridges we made, or over the river bridge, because you know I'm that unoriginal. I thought that was is that a passenger train? Oh no, just saw the glowing underneath the crates and thought it was a passenger train. Oh, wait a minute. I think that's supposed to be the moon, but there are two things wrong with it. One being it looks it doesn't have the same surface as the moon. It's way too big in the night sky to be the moon. So it's either every single Skyline city is on a different planet, which would make sense with a lot of things, or that's the planet the Egyptian planet that all the prophets think is gonna smash into the Earth next week. Also, I just noticed that this is 7% load. I mean, I've played my fair share of Train Simulator, and I don't recall any of the tracks curving in and then out. Make a really weird S shape. I know I said I was going to drastically change the highway on this island. Speaking of highway, that is really bad. I want to fix that. I actually see no need to. I mean, the traffic is doing pretty well, especially considering ever since we looped it. Ooh, I could use this bridge in the thumbnail. So I don't really see a need to make a bypass on the island. I mean, I can see Sterling Square getting really busy. Like, this doesn't look very busy at all. Also, does my oh, I thought they like overlap, the shipping lane and the ferry line overlap for some reason. But a Washington Square port seems to be phasing out. Which, I mean, I can understand it's a shorter distance. That's a lot of ships. The largest number of ships awards goes to either Tumblr or the City of England. That's gonna be a really underappreciated joke in the future, I can tell. I'm looking for a space I can dump my, like a one wide place I can dump some of my sculptures that we have in Wonderville Park. Because, like, I don't really like the way the one tile buildings look. I thought this was Restaurant Ravioli for a sec. This one can be Human Ascension. I mean, they do look pretty interesting with the snow on them. I mean, the snow there is actually covering up the blinking lights on each step. And here you can put stay away from depression. And sand. Actual. Can I like fix that? No, I can't. Put life on holiday, which is a new sculpture that I haven't put in. I haven't put it in a. I almost said Westdale, which was the name of my first city, the one I was talking about where I had the level highway crossings. Yeah. The other W city, Wonderville, that one. I'm looking for a one tile wide one that looks really out of place. Like, you know, these three. I'll go with this one because it's just in the middle. Like, maybe this is just all one giant restaurant, I guess. I don't know. Sandcastle. Slope too steep. If I demolish, are you still gonna... Oh, so I can put it there, though. Yeah. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Alright. But you know what? Never... Alright, I'm gonna move it here because I don't like the tall, I'd say high density. They're only a couple floors tall. They just seem so out of place. But admittedly, that's the only commercial zoning I'm gonna get up on the waterfront. So I gotta roll with it, I guess. Let's run through the stats of public transportation. 127 people in a city of 38,000. Alright, let's do the math actually. 38,000. Wait. No, it's the other way around. I forgot the number. Hold on. Alright. 127 divided by 30. No, not 30. 38,000. 0.3% of my population uses the ferries. I mean, it's not like it's that hard, especially with this archway bridge. Actually, this is a much better count because it shows everyone. So if we go ahead and add it up, first off on the vehicles is 27 plus 7 plus 8 plus 10 plus 6 plus, not plus 0, plus 50 plus 44. So it's 152 who are currently on the boats, which is actually more than the estimate the game gave me. So 152 plus 4 plus 289 waiting at one stop alone, plus 1. Where's that one stop at? Oh, over here. Plus 1 plus 207 plus 9. So 662 divided by 38,000. 1.7%, which I guess is a slightly better number. Look at all that pollution. Getting asthma just looking at it. I think the really weird thing about this city is that most of our, well, not most, a lot of it's oil from about a quarter of our exports comes from agricultural products, even though I'm pretty sure it's hard to grow crops and raise animals when I think the highest temperature I found was 28, I believe. That was at the beginning of, I'm trying to think, episode 5, I think. I had the opening shot like here. Yeah, had the opening shot of the trap because it was back. It was before we did the loop because traffic was backed up from here all the way down. Speaking of traffic, next episode we're gonna have to institute some bus lines. I mean, look at that. But until next time, I'm SpacemanNik.